This is White Knight King Productions, and this is going to be a VHS update for July 26, 2015. Let's start off with the 1983 VHS of The Toy, starring Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason. Also stars Ned Beatty and Scott Schwartz. And this is directed by Richard Donner. The film's 1982. And this is rated PG, and running time is 102 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and here's the end label, and this is a 1985 reprint. And the next one that I have is the 1984 VHS of The Day the Earth Stood Still, with Michael Rennie, Patricia Neal, Hugh Marlowe, Sam Jeff, Billy Gray, Francis Bavier, and Mark Martin. It's directed by Robert Wise, who directed The Sound of Music and West Side Story. The film's from 1951. Aliens Invade the Earth. And this is 92 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and there's no print dates. And the next one that I have is the 1991 VHS of Mermaids, starring Cher, the late Bob Hoskins, and Winona Ryder. Mom is many things. Normal isn't one of them. And this is a 1990 film from Orion Pictures. And this is rated PG-13, and running time is 110 minutes. Here's the ink label, and there's no print date, but there's a recording tab on there for some reason. And I don't know what that thing is. And the next one that I have is the 1982 VHS of The Nutcracker, starring Mikhail Barshinov and Gelsey Kirkland. And this is from MGM Home Video. It's one of 3 MGM big boxes I picked up yesterday at a flea market. Fresh and vital, says the New York Times. And I got most of these at Wolf's Flea Market in Palatine, Illinois yesterday. Here's the cast list. The program's 1977. This is an hour and 18 minutes. Here's the sticker label. And the print date is October 18th, 1987. And here's the tray. And here's another MGM big box, the 1980 VHS of An American in Paris with Gene Kelly. Also stars Leslie Caron as well. The film's from 1951. And this won 8 Academy Awards. An American in Paris, one of the finest ballet numbers ever put upon the screen, says the New York Times. And this is 102 minutes. Here's the sticker label. It has the tan lid. Here's the MGM CBS hologram, so this is a reprint. It also contains the MGM UA home video tray, so this might be a reprint from 1982. Here's the last MGM big box I got, which is the 1982 VHS of Diner, with Steve Guttenberg, Daniel Stern, and Mickey Rourke. Also stars Kevin Bacon as well, directed by Barry Levinson. And this is also a 1982 film. This came from Blockbuster, purchased on February 26, 2002. And this is rated R. And the running time is 110 minutes. Unfortunately, it's not in the best of condition, so I'll try to show it carefully. Here's the sticker label. And the print date is April 4th, 1986. Here's the tray, which is upside down for some reason. It's not the best condition, but I got it anyway, so it's a cool find. And next up is the 1992 screener VHS of Little Man Tate, starring Jodie Foster and Diane Wiest. And this is a 1991 film. And this is a rare tape I got yesterday at the same flea market. I also have a retail copy of this tape. Here's the highlights, which you can pause and read them. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. So another cool find. And next up is the 1986 VHS of Billy Joel, the video album. From CBS Fox Video. And this has songs such as Piano Man, Off Elena, Tell Her About It, Honesty, Sometimes a Fantasy, The Night Is Still Young, Pressure, Stiletto, or My Life, Keeping the Faith, and A Matter of Trust. This is 48 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and there's no print dates. And next up is the 2001 VHS of Joe Somebody, starring Tim Allen and Jim Belushi. Knockout for the whole family. It's another blockbuster rental. This is a 2001 film. And actually, this is a 2002 VHS. This is purchased from Blockbuster on February 11th, 2003. Entertaining and heartwarming, says NBC TV. And this is rated PG from language, thematic elements, and some mild violence, and it's 98 minutes. Here's the ink label, and it's a blue tape. And there's the Blockbuster end label. And the next one I have is the 2004 VHS of Dawn of the Dead with Sarah Polley, Vig Rhames, Jake Webb, and Bill Pfeiffer. The underrated director's cut. And this is the remake to the George A. Romero film, which I'll show next. The extended version, Too Scary for Theaters. And this is an hour and 50 minutes. And next up is the 1996 VHS of Dawn of the Dead, directed by George A. Romero. One of the best horror films ever made, says the late Roger Ebert of the Chicago Sun-Times. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. And this is a 1978 film. And this is 126 minutes. It's duplicated in the EP mode. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. And the next one that I have is the 1998 VHS of Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino. And the film's from 1975. Part of a Warner Brothers Classics collection. And this is rated R, and it's 135 minutes. Here's the ink label, and the print date is January 7th, 1998. And the next VHS I have is a box set from, I believe, 1998. A box set of America Goes to War, World War II, as seen on public television stations. Here's the first tape. which has When the Storm Clouds Gather and Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. This is 55 minutes. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. Here's the second tape, which has thanks for the memories and accentuating the positive. Again, 55 minutes. This is 54 minutes. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. Here's the third tape, which has Sacrifices and Shortages and Right in the Fearless Face. And this is 54 minutes. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. And here's the last tape, which has Moto Indigo, Blacks and Whites, and It's Been a Long, Long Time. And this is 53 minutes. Here's the ink label, and there's no print dates. And next up is the 1998 VHS of Rio Grande with John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara, part of the Republic Westerns collection. This is the colorized version, filmed in 1950, and the colorized version from 1989. And this is 105 minutes. Here's the sticker label, which is from 1990, and the print date is February 2nd, 1999. And the next tape is a rare one, the 2003 Special Edition, Special Extended VHS Edition VHS of The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, with Elijah Wood. This is the widescreen edition. This also stars Christopher Lee and Sean Astin. This is a 2002 film with 43 minutes of new and extended scenes added by director Peter Jackson. And this is rated PG-13 for its epic battle sequences and some scary images, and it's 223 minutes. And the next tape I have is the 1987 VHS of Around the World in 80 Days, with David Niven, Kent Fles, Robert Newton, and Shirley MacLaine. And the film is from 1956. It's another Warner Home Video 2-tape set. The Academy Award-winning all-star extravaganza that took the world by storm. This is rated G, and it's 179 minutes, so it's exactly 3 hours. Here's tape 1, and here's tape 2, and here are both end labels. And the next one I have is the 1991 VHS of The Fisher King with the late Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges. This is also a 1991 film. Directed by Terry Gilliam. Outstanding. One of the year's best films, says Jeffrey Lyons in sneak previews. This is rated R, and it's 137 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and here's the end label. And the next one that I have is the 1996 VHS of The Island of Dr. Moreau with the late Marlon Brando and Val Kilmer. And this is also a 1996 film. A breathtaking ride, says Newhouse News. Creepy and cool, says Jeff Craig's a 60-second preview. And mesmerizing, says David Anson of Newsweek. This is rated PG-13 and it's 96 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and the print date is November 19th, 1996. And the next one I have is the 2001 VHS of The Animal with Rob Schneider. He wasn't much of a man, now he's not much of an animal. And this is a 2001 film as well. And this is rated PG-13 for sexual content, and it's crude and sexual humor, and it is 83 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and there's no print dates. And the next one I have is the 1991 VHS of The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dom DeLuise, Charles Durning, and Jim Nabors. This is a 1982 film. And this is rated R, and it's an hour and 55 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and here's the end label. So this might still have the MCA Home Video logo at the beginning. And the next one that I have is the 2001 VHS of Space Cowboys with Clint Eastwood, who also directed this movie, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland, and the late James Garner. And this is a 2000 film. What a fun ride. 4 terrific actors having the time of their lives, says Peter Chavez of Rolling Stone. It's a special feature after the movie, which is a behind-the-scenes documentary, the effects covering the work of visual effects supervisor Michael Owens and his collaborators. This is rated PG-13 for some language, and it's 130 minutes. Here's the ink label, and the print date is June 16th, 2001. Let me get a couple tapes here. Now here are the tapes I got at Savers in Arlington Heights. And the first one I have is the 1985 VHS of Richard Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip. And this is a stand-up comedy film from 1982. And this is rated R, and it's 82 minutes. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. And the print date is September 20th, 1986. Even though it says 1987 on the label. Here's the Blockbuster sticker. And the next one that I have is the 1992 VHS of Hey Vern. It's my family album comedy special. Know what I mean? This has the late Jim Varney, and this is a Good Times tape. And the program's from 1984, and this is 49 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and there's no print date, but it shows the recording tab. And the next one that I have is the 1995 French-Canadian VHS of Dr. Dolittle with Samantha Egger, Rex Harrison, and Anthony Newley. I also have the American copy of this film, which is in English. It's part of the family feature collection. And this is 151 minutes. It's a very cool find I found at Savers yesterday. Here's the sticker label, which still uses the American label, and there's no print dates. The first French-Canadian tape. It's a cool find. And the next one I have is the 1991 VHS of Memphis Belle with Matthew Modine, Billy Zane, Sean Astin, and Harry Connick Jr. The film's from 1990. And this is the copy with the original box. I have another copy without the box, but I'm going to get rid of the tape that's inside. Heart-stopping, unforgettable, one of the year's best, says Michael Medved of Sneak Previews. This is rated PG-13 and running time is 107 minutes. Here's the sticker label, and the print date is April 3rd, 1997. And the next one I have is the 1992 VHS of George of the Jungle, Gulliver Travels. And this is created by Jay Ward, who created Rocky and Bullwinkle. And the show's from 1967. And this is 34 minutes. I also have 3 other George of the Jungle tapes, which I'll show last and I'll show next. Here's the sticker label. And there is no print dates. And speaking of George of the Jungle, I also have the 1997 VHS tapes of that show as well, which are sealed. This one has animal power, both 3 sides and tops to the actual boxes. And this one has Witch Doctor. I don't know what the second tape has. And this is 24 minutes. And the other tape said recording the EP, so has TDM mode. And that's going to be it for my VHS update, and I'll see you later.